Testing. Hello! This is Gallon, and sorry for being late today on the live stream. Been very busy. Weekend yesterday was also pretty busy as well. So, without further ado, I'm going to jump right into a awesome little game for everybody. I've been on kind of a Dreamcast kick ever since the last time I streamed. So we'll do some more random Dreamcast games while the disc is loading. As you can see in the title, yes, we Guerrilla Gamers, we have all the tools we need, everything we need to combat the SJW fear-mongering cheat mob, which seems to not like video games, or comic books, or Magic the Gathering, or anything that is fun. Yes, lovely, I know, right? So, before I get into that, I do want to bring up that yes, I have heard about the whole Alex Jones thing. My thoughts on it are he should have been deplatformed for whatever reason, and for some reason my Dreamcast is just being a whiny little bastard today. For whatever reason, I do not know. So I will try one more time to get this game working. Because this is an awesome game that I used to play in the arcades all the time. And for some reason they changed the name in America. For some reason here in America, the game just says no. The game says no. The game is Dynamite Cop. In Japan, or here in America, when the game was ported to arcades, they changed the name to Die Hard Arcade. So that is a game I will be coming back to, ladies and gentlemen, to be sure. In the meantime, I'm going to play a little, this is Giggling Will Want to Work. What up, AJ? So, before you joined, I was trying to get Dynamite Cop, aka Die Hard Arcade, up and running, and my Dreamcast just says no at the moment. So let's see if we can get some Giggling up and running. Now, one thing I was talking about briefly was Alex Jones. You know, the InfoWars guy, you know. We're going to turn the frogs gay. He wasn't entirely wrong on that. It's not so much they were turning gay, it's more the fact there was chemicals in the water, and my Dreamcast would say no to just about every game I'm talking in. Lovely. So I will try one more time to get this game running. If not, I will just switch up to my other Dreamcast. I think the big problem with this one might be I just need to get a new laser lens. You got that right. That is so true, man. That is so true. And so, yes, I will be right back. I will change out my Dreamcast, and I will Retweet. I will retweet Equity's messages. I don't know why I suddenly decided to use this accent, but here it is. So we will be right back. Got him. Yes, I got her. Ooh, thank you. Oh Lord, yeah. So, I have no idea what game is I left in my chat last time. So let's try this one more time. I think the game that's in there is Mr. Driller. That was what's in there from the other day. You should be seeing the screen come up shortly here. Yes, awesome. And yes, this is the factory default year. Hey, mum's the word, man. Mum is the word. Now, for some reason, even though the Dreamcast came out in at least here in America in 9/9/99, I'm pretty sure it came out about the same time in Japan. So unless it actually came out on the 11th month, the 27th day, and the year 1999 in Japan, this is our factory default. So I don't think I'm playing any games where this will be really important, so I'm going to skip it. Ooh, I don't like that noise. I don't like that noise. Okay then, now let's try this one more time. Okay, I am not it was up on this one, so yeah, I need to get a new laser for my other Dreamcast. It's nice to have at least two working ones. So yeah, because I am not a fan of being busy. Neutral. Yeah, that's those things. Yeah, definitely. That is awesome. And I'm sure you have played this game before.
We have a situation down there. Some modern-day pirates have hired.
This game is.
They're holding two
I think this sequel.
We have to invade the ship, clear the pirates, and rescue the hostages.
Yeah, okay, so this is, I believe, Dynamite Top 2. The first one came out here in America and was retitled, what was it? I just had it. Oh boy. was titled, yeah, Dynamite Cop. Okay, so Dynamite Cop 2 was ported to the US and was renamed Die Hard Arcade. For whatever reason. I don't really know why. So, let's see. I'm gonna be Eddie just because he's sporting those kick-ass shades, man. So, as the title of the stream suggests, yeah.
Go, move it.
We you know, gamers not only, you know, like from last time, need to speak more out about this, but we also have everything that we need at our fingertips to combat these SJWs. Why do I say that? Well, the answer is simple. Okay, that's, you know, sorry, I'm just getting a feel for the controls. That's punch the kick. Okay. And I got some stuff. Oh, wait. Oh, come on. That's right. I got the power of the chase. You can't beat me. But I mean, this is really just like one of the. This is just one of the mini games like I showcased in the last. In the last video, where yeah, it's like there are just so many different types of games. There are so many different ways that we as gamers can show everybody, not just those who are vehemently against us, but to those who might, you know, look at their. Okay, that was just fun. That might, you know, bow down to them, you know, and the thing is that there's so much diversity. I mean, listen, I'm playing as a black dude with kick-ass shades. Right? He's got kick-ass shades, man. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and, you know, involve myself in the shades. Oh, I did it. I did it. Yeah, definitely. I was actually on a, well, not on a, I was viewing a live stream of ordering, and even he was talking about how, like, it's a, you know, me and basically most of the audience that were watching his stream, which was a good couple hundred or so, were like, yeah, we're gonna get our nostalgic trip on, and he was talking about, like he had picked up the SNES Mini, and somebody even stated that, you know, asked, were the games in HD and all this stuff? And he's like, no, they weren't, and they had a field day, like, well, why not? And, you know, he's sitting there trying to tell them it's not always about the graphics. It's not always about the newest, latest thing. And I'll be honest, yeah, that's true. It's not. It's, you know, this is fun. I mean, I'm enjoying this. This is, you know, even though it wasn't until the Dreamcast where I really got to play the first game and didn't realize that what we got was the sequel. Going to pause the game here real quick. SJW morons that are pushing for DC to make Bruce Wayne and Mike and yeah, they're definitely pushing for all this. Now, hopefully, with any luck, not Time Warner, Warner Brothers is involved to deep in with this crap too, and they definitely, that hopefully they will, see that hey, these business practices are ruining companies. Wow, and I'm already dead. That's fine. I'm good. Oh man. Suck it. And so kind of, to get back into a little bit more of what I was saying is that even we as gamers are diverse. You constantly hear, oh, there's not enough inclusion in video games. Well, let me tell everybody something right here real quick. Video games and the gaming community, the hobby of video games. Okay, the hobby of video games is one of the most inclusive hobbies on the planet. Okay, we have men, we have women, we have boys, we have adults, we have transgenders, we have gay folks, we have people who are furries and other things crying out loud in the gaming community. You know what? That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. They're gamers. That's the way it should be. They are gamers. And, I've played mini games where I've had a male character as one of the main characters. I played Fable, okay? Fable, you have a character, straight up a character that, oh come on dude, just stop. Let me just pick up the chair, back to you, okay, thank you. But, there's this one character that is the son, a farmer's son who happens to be gay. And that is a cheap move, dude. Being able to do that when you are on the ground is cheap. Thank you. But like that's a side quest. You can help him find himself a boyfriend. You have the Bethesda games, and they have done a supremely good job at being able to allow players to literally customize everything down from skin tone to crap, I'm just fight the guy now. To being able to have your eye colors. You're able to manipulate the character model in just about any way you want, really. And that, is definitely a big thing, and why this guy able to reverse it. But I think you have, you have, oh god, what's his name? The one black dude from Zombie Revenge. You've got Barrett Wallace from Final Fantasy VII, one of the most just really badass characters there could ever possibly be. You've got Keith Lockhart, you've got Aerith, you've got, let's see here, oh yeah, you've got Birdo. Freaking Birdo, Nintendo created in the 80s for a game called Doki Doki Panic, who was transgender. And to my knowledge, that is the first transgender character, in my knowledge, in a video game. So, yeah, these characters exist. They're just as diverse as the people that play these games. Don't ever let anybody tell you that video games aren't diverse. I've seen this dude who was blind his whole life, right? To my knowledge, he was pretty born, you know, and he actually sat there and with the use of a surround sound speaker system played through from beginning to end Zelda Ocarina of Time from beginning to end and beat the game. Did he 100%? No, of course not. But he sat there and did that. I'm like, how can you not get diverse in this can you not find diversity in the gaming community?
Come on! Not even!
Come on!
You know, and that thing is like, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm just gonna go out and say it. I really am. Like, you see the first bit where it says real gamers. Now, what? That is definitely subjective. It's, you know, what is a real gamer? What is a hardcore or you know, casual gamer? You know, is it somebody who just goes out and you know, just like buys every game imaginable? Is it somebody who embraces everything? To me, honestly, I will say this. In my opinion, a real gamer is anybody who engages in a video game. Okay, if you're actually playing video, I don't care if it's Bejeweled, Candy Crush, or Angry Birds, or if it's the latest Call of Duty or Medal of Honor or whatever. That you know, to me, you are a real gamer. Okay, to me, if you're not a real gamer, you are somebody who claims to be a gamer and you know, you sit there and you put these social justice, my diversity, oh, my representation. I can tell you right now, I am not a muscle-bound black dude wearing shades who is a cop. Trust me. Okay? This character does not represent me in any way, shape, or form. I guarantee it. But I'm still having fun playing the game regardless. You know, that's the thing, it's like, according to these social justice lab rats, you know, I shouldn't be playing a game that doesn't 100%, you know, represent me as a human. Well, that's why I play video games. That's one of the great things about being a gamer, is that you engage in the fantasy, the realm of fantasy, is to be somebody you're not. You know, and there's a lot of ways to engage in video games in your hobby, other than just, oh yeah, the latest video game, whatever it happens to be at the moment, is not representative of the gaming community, and I can't provide this with you. No, there's a life health thing right there. And yes, I am going to say it.
It's time.
Yes, there are, I have no doubt, people in video games who are racist, who are sexist. Yes, these types of people do exist. And I'm probably going to switch out my games here, so just bear with me for a moment. So yeah, so these people do exist, but Never let these idiots tell you for a single moment that they represent you as a gamer or the gaming industry as a whole, because that is a lie. That is a bold-faced, off-the-walls lie. They do exist, but they are thankfully still the minority in our society, or not just in society, but within the gaming community. And yes, when actual racism and sexism does occur, there's a lot of us actual gamers out there who will call them out. Cyborg in DC is black. Yeah, and he's an awesome character. I just hate the fact that they made him and the rest of the Teen Titan characters in Teen Titan Go look and feel so retarded. I actually love Cyborg characters. One of my favorite Cyborg characters has always been Bunny Rabbit from the Sonic universe. And she's female, go figure. I'm not surprised. This is a big problem with YouTube, and probably one of the main reasons right now I'm probably going to stay on YouTube before I officially migrate over to just straight up streaming on Twitch and putting a few videos here and there, either on YouTube or BitChute, is because of the corporate oligarchs. I'm probably not lumping them in correctly, but the point is that these people are authoritarians, and yeah, I'm not surprised that they removed any comment or video where anybody says a positive thing about Trump, because they are left-wing extremists. They aren't even they're not liberals, they're not libertarians. Okay. Yeah, Cyborg is definitely not all that great anymore, sadly enough. So, and for some reason, my controller was not plugged in. Okay, unless we had to go through all of this. Okay, I'm pressing start. I swear I'm pressing start to get on with the game. Like Trump, I'm Trump. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of things that a lot of issues that I do share with Trump, regardless of how I personally think or feel. There are definitely a lot of things that I do agree with. Now, one thing I find is supposed to be Giga Wings. Oh wait, never mind. I put in the wrong damn disc. holy crap, I feel insanely stupid. This is Grandia 2, an awesome RPG, by the way. One that, you know, I would love to live stream at some point, but I kind of feel like some giggling at the moment. Which is why I thought I had him. Yeah, we have... Video games have 35 plus years, maybe 38, almost 40 years of being around. Okay? There are... Video games are such a diverse thing. And you don't have to play M-rated games. That's the thing. It's like nobody is forcing these people to play M-rated games. And there have been many a study that does state that, yeah, M-rated games, more adult, more mature games, do cause more aggression, but they don't inherently cause people to be more violent. And I know there's a lot of people that will say, what about this school shooting, what about that person? Yeah, well, you know what, man, I feel you on that, I really do, man. Well, I have 2 Dreamcasts. I don't need 2 I don't inherently need 2 of them. Well, probably if I'm going to constantly be streaming, but the point is, man, you get settled into your place, AJ, and I will be happy to donate a Dreamcast and a copy of Grandia 2. That is something I can hook you up with, man. That's the only thing I will be happy to hook you up with. And don't worry, if whatever type of TV you have, I can also help you get set up with something that will connect you, the Dreamcast, to the television, even if we have to get, you know, an AV cable and that AV to HDMI input. Yeah, no problem, man. Maybe if I didn't have 2 Dreamcasts, it would be a little bit more difficult. But for some reason, this game does not want to load for me. I am sorry that my Dreamcast, or at least the games, are giving me such problems today. For some unknown reason. So, anyway. Awesome picture, man. That is definitely, AJ, an awesome pic of your girl. Very lovely. Very lovely indeed, man. And, you know, I could sit here for the next 4 hours. And 3 to 4 hours, I could literally go over name by name games that have come out that actively promote this diversity thing, and I swear to God, I am going to take this disc and throw it across my living room if it does not friggin' start to work. Work. Oh God, I feel more embarrassed because, you know, live streaming multiple games, you know, I hey, here's a nice, you know, talking about what I want to talk about and showing, not just saying, but showing, you know, just some more diversity in video games, in the characters, in stories. I can't do that if the thing keeps acting up on me. I just, see, please insert a game disc. You bastard. Giggling. God, I swear, I will get you to work. I will get you to work if it is the last thing I do on this stream. So, let's look through my collection of games and see what we can find, shall we? I got to admit, I still have not been able to find all of my Dreamcast games. I still have a few more bizarre ones I'm going to pick it on the channel, just to let everybody kind of know. I have recently purchased the Retro Trio 3. Not the Plus, but the original model. Mainly because, unless somebody out there can enlighten me a bit, the only difference that I see from the original and the Plus model is the fact that the Plus model is HDMI ready out of the box, and I'm not going to pay an extra $40 for HDMI output when I can go to YouTube, I can go to Amazon and pick up an external HDMI tape converter like I have here, and I'm good. Now, yes, as you can see, I did get this. Now, I'm just going to go with the standard arcade mode. Yeah, I'm going to go with normal mode because I don't have even one other person to plop down the couch and game it up with. Who do I want to play? Ooh, I like that. Yeah. Wow, so many. We're gonna go with. I'm gonna go for it just because I like the hair. I like the hair thing. And yes, this is in Japanese. This is the original Japanese version of the game. So, which is not why this game has no problems playing, because I do have the Dreamcast disc swap thing, so I can definitely so holy crap. Where is my, okay, there it is. I got so that didn't last very long. But yeah, it's yeah, I know I'm playing another bullet hell game. I gotta be honest, I really do enjoy a good bullet hell game. That's even if I know I'm going to just get my butt handed to me, I'm okay with that. I am perfectly okay with that. You know, you have your Tetrises. You know, you have your I know what's gonna happen. You have games like Yoshi's Cookie, Yoshi Safari, RPGs, adventure games, action games. You have sub-genres within the genres themselves. You know, you have adventure, action games, strategies, real-time strategies. You have games that involve overly complex and contrived stories like Final Fantasy VII and Kingdom Hearts. Oh, I can change this. Ooh! I didn't know that. So we're going to just do just because. That's what I clicked on first. But, you know, even what I'm doing, okay, how is this, you know, promoting a negative image about video games? How am I sitting here, live streaming a video game? How is this being detrimental? Seriously, like how am I sitting here saying, oh, hey, look, there's, you know, how am I promoting violence? Oh, I'm not. I'm playing bullet hell games. And I'll be honest, bullet hell games, despite their name, these require a lot of time to get good at. And it requires a lot of hand-eye coordination, and I mean a lot of hand-eye coordination. A lot of times, as you just seen, it requires a lot of practice. Now, I'm going to die a lot here just because I'm not really focusing on this. You know, I'm just, you know, streaming this. I'm not, you know, doing this because I'm good at it, you know. But this actually takes a lot of, look at this. Look at everything on the screen. You know, this takes pin perfect precision. You know, to be able to pull something like this off, and I almost instantly died. Look at everything on the screen. And I gotta be honest, right now I'm doing poorly just because I'm not focused. This requires, you know, the hand-to-eye coordination you need for a game like this is astronomical. I mean, it literally is astronomical. Just how much you need for a bullet hell game. That's actually something that promotes something good. It promotes hand-eye coordination. It quickens your reflexes. It sharpens it. Come on. It sharpens your reflexes. So, and what I think a lot of people don't really understand is that, you know, there's nothing wrong with playing amateur games. There's nothing wrong with playing a game that allows you to indulge in the darker side of our humanity. And a lot of people that are the pure pacifists in our society, our human society, the ones that refuse to engage or even acknowledge the darker side of their humanity, they're the ones who are, in the end, going to lash out the hardest, or they're just going to drop dead. Because we need to find an outlet for our, you know, all aspects of our humanity, be they the good and the bad. Video games, they're a great way to engage in our darker thoughts. They're a good outlet for frustration, aggression. They're a great outlet for that. So it's see, look at this. Look what I'm playing. It's loading. This is the only problem with early day, CD-ROM type games, is loading and overloading. And hopefully the live stream will pick up. Oh, there we go. Okay, good. So, yeah, as you can see, this is the first Cali Kangaroo, and continue without saving. The game, I'm going to put it on easy because I don't care. I'm not going to be trying hard enough to really make this an actual playthrough. I'm just touring through different games. Yeah, I know we had. So yeah, I'm sorry whoever was watching earlier, I bored you off with the thing. But this really is. Okay, what does my X button do? My X button does nothing. Okay. How many people out there, I wonder? What do I need these damn coins for anyway? I have none. I want to get them. It's just like the gamer instinct. There's coins, you must get them. But, I know at some point I'm going to end up just straight out repeating myself. I know that's going to happen. I do. I really do. And, oh... there are people like, awesome people like MatPat and Gaijin Goomba, and on their channels, yeah, they definitely promote positive things, and they use video games to do it. MatPat, if you ever look at his channel, he promotes science, he promotes math, he promotes logic and rational thinking. In video games. Seriously, how many of these social justice types are going to promote thought? How many of these people are going to promote rational thinking? They're not. They're just going to sit there and say, oh, well, this game doesn't consist of a black, trans, gender non-conforming, non-fluid bunny rabbit. So I don't like it. Well, stuff like that. That's not really the point of video games. Like I said, you have all these, into every channel out there, because I really don't want to keep repeating myself. Honestly, I don't. And how do I get there? How do I get to that point, whatever it is? And to try to get back on my train of thought. Like, Gaijin Goomba's channel, he actually you know, sits there, goes through these games, and what he does is, oh, I keep forgetting I have that. And one of the big things he does on his channel is that he'll take a game, his, you know, culture shock, and, you know, he goes over, like, all the cultural references. Or he'll sit there and, you know, tie in the real world influences, you know, that went into the game. And these people, they are, you know, definitely going through and oh, what is this? What is this scary looking mushroom? Holy cow, I thought that was an enemy. You know, so it's like, welcome back, man, welcome back. Yep, I don't blame you. I mean, if I have to use the restroom, I will just pause the game and do my thing. But, we got a little Cal the Kangaroo going on in case you weren't here for that switch out. Yeah, screw you, signs. We don't need no signs here. You know, and I would definitely, you know, I'm not here to shill out anybody's channel or to give a shout out to anyone in specific. You know, it's just, yeah, a lot of these people, like, you know, Matt Pat, Guys in Goomba, they actually promote, they promote thought, they promote math, they promote science, they promote logic. And when this video becomes archived to the channel, I'm going to post their links. I will definitely be posting their links, just so you guys can check out their channel. I might as well do that. I'm showing them out. You know, one thing I am working on is I'm going to showcase some of the more bizarre and rare games. Maybe some of these games are games that you guys have never heard of or only played as ROMs. And you know, when you know, I want to show and share, you know, a lot of within the game. And what I'm doing right now is, wow, I didn't realize that was in the sky. Oh Lord. Yeah, and the sad part is that a lot of people didn't know about this game, Cal the Kangaroo, AJ, until it was ported to the GameCube. Yeah, which is really sad, because it is an awesome little game. It is a little frustrating to control at times, but well, it is a good, solid game. Now I'm not going to be doing as well because, well, I just suck at this game for whatever reason. I personally have never played Shadow Man for the Dreamcast. Now, And like one of the things that I am currently doing right now, as you can see, is showcasing, but not just showcasing. You know, it's like I'm also, you know, engaging in, you know, my hobby. You know, I'm doing more than just sitting on a couch playing video games. You know, to anybody that is actually interested in video games, you know, there are, and I don't know why I just jumped to my death on purpose. Oh, good lord. Oh, lord. Now, I do have an actual store copy of Blue Stinger. And yes, it is a copy of Blue Stinger that actually works. And this is, you know, if you look at anybody on YouTube or Twitch who does video games, they are engaged in they're engaged in another side of the gaming community, sharing their passion for their hobby. And I will have to check that out, and if you really want to watch me live stream it, I will pick it up. I will pick up Shadow Man, and I will live stream it if you so desire. Now, I gotta be honest, like a lot of the games I have for the Dreamcast are all basically the same. I gotta be honest. Like, you know, they're fighting, they're puzzle, or they're some kind of like 3D style game. I do have some more games that are off the beaten path, but I still need to track them down. And I'm not going to do that here while I'm on the live stream. I'm going to end the stream here for just a moment. Hello?